how they play yet, so we'll see.
Yeah, that is interesting because obviously this is a best of 5 set now that we're in winners finals. So maybe that kind of adaptation that we've seen from Faifre is gonna play a much bigger role than it might have in a best of 3 set, and maybe give him the advantage a little bit. All right.
Okay, they're doing the nairs and just filling each other out.
Yeah, it's an alright start from both of them. They've yet to really find any real openings. Just looking for something, and nothing yet. That's a terrible air dodge, but lives anyway.
Almost, yeah. So Dani is keeping him on the ledge pretty well. He got back on stage. We have Arsene now.
Alright, we do. And the up smash coming out.
That is so strong. I always get scared when I see Arsene pop up and every Joker player goes for that because it's so strong, does so much damage, kills early. Now he can just keep adding on the damage.
Oh, just up tilts too early. That would have been the stock as well. That's very kind of heartbreaking to see because it's so hard for Bayo to secure those kills. Dani just still looking for something. Trying to find an opening here. It's good movement from Dani, like generally. But you can see Faifre is just waiting.
This is the moment that Bayonetta struggles. Because she's already been lapped. She has to find a kill option. Then she needs to work again on the next stock. That was beautiful. Oh, he makes it back.
Yeah, Joker's tether's really long. And Faifre still living. Got Arsene as well, so gonna live for a little bit longer. Gonna be very hard to edge guard with that recovery.
This is possibly another stock for Faifre.
Potentially. A back air is all that they need. And from that point, can you even really see Dani get too much back into it? Oh, there goes the down tilt. Yeah, that's it.
Wow, that's amazing. He's so far ahead now.
Yeah, he's...
As Bayonetta being behind, what can you even do now?
Yeah, it can get so difficult and get really frustrating, and that's the thing when you don't have kill options. People can just kind of snowball on you. That second stock was huge. It made just how hard it is for Dani to kill is what effectively allowed Faifre to take that second stock and just kind of snowball into the position that we see now.
Exactly. It's not that easy to edgeguard the Joker as well because he has good air mobility and he has a really good tether as well. So Bayonetta can't do some edgeguards like it's good on other characters. I think.
And like we haven't seen Dani go for that too much. I mean, we've seen some really good SDI from Faifre there. We just saw it now, where like sort of SDIing the ADK to force the Nair into center stage. So it's getting really hard for Dani to get these kills, and Faifre also knowing that DI, making sure to not die off the top to Nair. Beautiful catch though.
That was great. Dani has a chance here. If he can keep it up, add a lot of damage with the combos, but also not do any mistakes, because then he'll be gone. Goes for the jab.
Indeed, and you were just saying no mistakes, but still living just.
And now it's tough because if you add percent, now Joker will get his Arsene. You are one hit away, and even the up tilt.
Okay, moving right along.
Amazing.
Yeah, beautiful catch. Just kind of clutching it out towards the end. Dani kind of mounting a comeback, but Faifre staying very, very calm, very collected, managing to just clutch things out. And we'll move on to the next game. What do you think the stage bans are going to be for Joker Bayo? I'd assume Joker doesn't
can
want
actually
platforms.
check them. I'm not sure actually about the matchup, what stage they would like. It seems that Faifre has banned Yoshi's, Final Destination, and Kalos, if I saw correctly.
Okay.
And they're going to Lilat Cruise.
Interesting.
I guess it's a pretty cool stage for Bayonetta.
Yeah, you've got the platforms to kind of extend your combos off of. You've got a very low ceiling and you've got a very low ledge to blast zone. But it's also a decent stage for Joker, especially because like the pancaking on that slot is like very real, and you also benefit from platforms a lot if you're playing as Joker.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, he's
Alright,
taking
yeah.
Another approach now. He's being a bit more back, taking notice of how Dani plays. Seems to be working really well for Faifre.
Yeah, whenever Faifre gets a big lead, a lot of the time you'll see them kind of camp a little bit more.
So should I say Faifre? How should it be? I'm
not sure. I don't know.
I'm saying Faifre. I think that's good enough. Okay, this seems to be going really well for him. Marcel is now here.
Beautiful catch. The Arsene back air is just so safe, so strong, and Faifre really good at abusing it.
So ultimately, fighting against a Joker, you want to take the stock either before they get Arsene, which is really difficult, but also have them in a position so when they get Arsene, you can keep adding some more damage so they lose it faster.
Oh,
that's really good.
Beautiful frame trap. Just, yeah, going for the regular APK and not bothering with the second hit on the heel slide there. Just knowing that Faifre was buffering air dodge.
The second hit was only focusing on the eye, but there's the F smash.
Alright. We're seeing the crouch come out from Faifre as well to try and get under these bullet arts and some of the other stuff that Dani likes to land.
Oh, he's not afraid to use the counter if he has any frame data for it. Okay.
Oh, beautiful catch.
So many attacks he can do.
That reversal's got to be really frustrating if you're Dani. Just trying to find this kill for a while now. And was looking like they were going to take a decent lead, but again, that reversal just kind of getting in the way.
Yeah, now Faifre can just stay a bit back, wait for an opening. And Dani has to really work for the kill. Dani's lead is not as behind as he was on the first game. He can even things out here if he can get the KO.
Dash attack, not yet, that was the sour spot.
He keeps adding damage with no kill option.
Yeah, just needs a back air or something. Up till back air has stopped working now though. Maybe a throw, looking for a grab, maybe a jab would work. But Faifre has to be near the edge of the stage, and that's one thing that Faifre's realized is that if you kind of stay center stage, Bayo's only really got one kill option, and that's back air. And that gets predictable after a while. Oh, the beautiful catch, and using all of that rage to their advantage. 75% dying off the side. Again, that small ledge to blast zone on Lilat. Extra damage from Arsene. You've got rage coming in as well. You've got a freshness bonus. All of the buffs combining for a very, very early kill. Faifre saying I ran across the whole stage because I wanted specifically that. Yeah. But you didn't go for grab that often, which is why Dani wasn't really expecting it. How many times does somebody run full stage and grab you? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Alright. This could be a solid 3-0 from Faifre. Dani's just yet to really find a grip in the set here, just unable to really get those kills at reasonable times. Faifre's defense has been very good, and it's been very hard for Dani to get like an edge guard or really any kill option. Like we've seen Faifre kind of stay center stage during a lot of that last game, just because they know that there's only really one kill option Bayo has when you're at like 170 center stage and it's back air, and just knowing that makes it so much more predictable. Or I guess you could do a smash attack, but like that's not real. And just makes it so much easier to deal with and rack up damage and just kind of snowball, and that's what we've seen. But if Dani takes the first stop, then can Faifre do that? Can Faifre win a game without snowballing off of Bayo's bad kill options?
Yeah, I agree, and I also kind of like this stage option because the other stage didn't really work out. Maybe you can do something on Dani City. I want to say that Faifre seems to know the matchup really well, because as you said, all those things that you need to be careful about Bayonetta, she does that really well. Now Dani seems to have taken a new approach, okay, it's going much better.
Yeah, and Town, although the electric blast zones are very small and almost dying to it, but although the ceiling for Town is very high, the height of those platforms is really useful for getting those ladder combos. We saw Dan kind of go for them, Faifre successfully just try and work the combo away from them. This disadvantage has been so good, the bats within coming in clutch.
Yeah, saving Dani at the last moment.
Yeah.
Oh, can't even do the down air, you see by the bullets.
Yeah, no armor on that down air, so the guns will just interrupt it. We've seen Faifre use that, just sometimes gun at random just to interrupt people, throw them off their timing. What a catch!
I really love the movement there from Faifre, but she committed very hard on the smash attack and got hit. Seems to be really close. I'm not sure about the DI there. I think Dani could have lived.
Maybe, but like when
really...
you get grabbed from behind and you're that far in the corner, like that's such a rare thing to happen. It's very well played. You're not really expecting to be hit by a back throw.
Yeah, that's true, and it's not like some other back throws that take a while to send your opponent. Joker just throws them. If you aren't aware, you can just DI wrong and just die.
Alright, kind of resetting. We're in a very even position right now. Town and City means both players have a lot of stage to play with.
Arsene is now here. This will probably change things. How those two interact with each other.
Alright.
Okay.
Going up! Great
yeah,
DI.
That wasn't gonna kill on Town City, but it's a good way to add damage.
That wasn't really going to kill with that DI probably at all, to be fair.
Yeah. Faifre was saying some tips to escape that on chat earlier, so he seems to know a lot about this matchup.
Yeah, definitely.
Still living.
Still living. These like beer verses and general movement with gun has been so strong. Just improving Faifre's survivability.
And now
overcommits, but just yeah, across the whole of town, just about living. Dani's still looking for this kill. And reset.
And it was much easier now with Arsene for Faifre to get the KO than Dani. Oh, she just walked up in the absence.
Yeah, it's when you're invincible, you don't really have the risk of going for an option like that, so a lot of people go for stuff that's normally kind of bad.
Yeah, he was trying to make him wonder if he's gonna roll, if he's gonna jump, but he just up smash there. Really good. I do that sometimes as well.
I like how Joker's gun low profile's Bayo's gun. That's a good little matchup thing to know. Alright. Yeah, I'll send out again.
Oh, she dropped the
Bayo
combo.
combos again. Such good disadvantage. from Faifre so far, just about living. 120 though. These extensions from Dani have been on point. Still though, doesn't need much to get back in this.
She needs to work a bit harder to take a stop from Faifre.
Oh,
no.
Yeah, just overcommits, expected the bullet outs to save them, but the lean back on the Joker F smash.
That happened earlier too, because he did F smash and then she got hit by the up smash, but now she sealed it in time. Maybe Dani thought she could hit him again, but